Hello guys, James here and welcome back to my episode number 19 now in my Road to Glory on the Nintendo Switch. Today's episode start off by just showing you a load of sold items, and yeah, as we'll do the marquee matchups you'll see coming up in a bit, and yeah, you'll see here that I sold all of the Russian League players that I had, apart from the 3 that I used in the marquee matchups to complete it, and we made some big profit on them. Probably in total of all the Russian players we had, well in excess of 10k just through them. We didn't even have that many, so I'll definitely recommend doing the marquee matchups if you can, and yeah, and then selling off the spare Russian players that you've got in your club, and you'll make some big profit out of that. But yeah, once again, very good from EA. The marquee matchups is very easy to complete. 2 of the bronze, or 2 of the squads that you can complete with mainly bronze, if not all, like that first one, and then 2 that are gold but not high rated. It was just only use gold for the Arsenal, Tottenham and the Barcelona Villarreal teams. So yeah, it was very cheap indeed, and I didn't work it out in total, but if you think about it, probably I'd say probably less than 10k still for all of this marquee matchups, and as you'll see in the packs coming up in a little bit, that we make some massive profit off of it, and we have one of the players we pack actually goes straight into our team, and was one of the players I was talking about in the last episode as being one of the upgrades I wanted to make, so that was excellent. And yeah, so just I can't exaggerate enough. I've tried to already, but you've got to do the marquee matchups, and yeah, just store the stuff that's not worth that much, and you see a couple of players I get that are worth a little bit, but store them for later SBCs and stuff, because on the Switch there is a bit of a lack of players on the market, so you want to have those players there ready to use when they are necessary to use for SBCs and bits and pieces, especially with Footmas coming up, which you can guarantee will have a lot of SBCs in. So yeah, you want to build your club up ready for that, which should be coming probably Friday this week maybe, or maybe even before that, but yeah, that'll be very good, and I can't wait to start making the content on that. But yeah, basically what the video is today, yeah, you would have seen the sold stuff, the marquee matchups. Now I've got the whole, I've played, it did actually take me all 10 games to get through Division 3, and you'll see all of them sped up today here. Let me know if you like the sped up gameplay, or if it's too fast doing it at double time, or what. Yeah, just let me know what you think about that. That'd be quite interesting to see. But yeah, so we've got all the 10 games, and you will see we've done very well again, and we do get a nice coin bonus at the end, but I won't spoil that this time. And yeah, basically a couple of things before I start talking about more of the episode. Thank you for all the support again. I know I say it every time, but I can't thank you enough. It makes it so worth it, and yeah, I love making videos, so the fact that I'm getting this support on it is great as well. So if you could hit the like button if you like the videos, comment me all different things, if you want to know stuff, if you want to comment or just get involved on like Twitter and stuff, which is links are in the description for that. And yeah, basically this episode is the first episode where I've made a few upgrades to my setup, which I've actually got a new microphone, which is just up here. I can quickly spin that camera up there, and it's the actual, oh, there we go, back down there. Yeah, so the microphone we've got now that is in use is the Blue Snowball Ice or something like that from Blue, and yeah, that's very good condenser microphone, and it should be a lot better, the sound quality. And as you would have seen, I've also got a pop filter on it, and just to stop some of stop some of the pops and crackles that might be coming across. So yeah, the audio quality should be a lot better from now on, and obviously using the same Logitech C920 webcam, I think it is, but instead of using the microphone on that, I'm using the microphone up there, which is very easy to set up, and 2, just should be a lot better in general. And then also I've got a new LED light which is up behind the computer, shining on my face, and should just be a lot better lighting so you can see me better, because our new I did know that was something that was a little bit poor quality, was the lighting, where I just had the light up on my ceiling in the room before. So yeah, that was not that good, but again, that should be something that's improved now. So let me know what you think about that, if that's better, if you like that. And yeah, what I should be doing is linking all the stuff that I've got for my setup in the description, so you can check it out if you want it. And yeah, just if you're interested in any of that stuff, can't speak today, sorry about that. But yeah, definitely back to the video. Definitely Division 3 starting to get harder now, but we've still done well, as you would see. And the one thing that I've realised is, which is always the case for me on FIFA, I tend to find I can score normally quite a few goals, but my defence is also not the best, and I do have lapses in concentration, which you'll see in a couple of games. But then also what I've been trying to do is just keep my head up even when I go behind, and I think you would have already seen it, but there is one game where I go down 3-0, and that, like, 3-0 sort of, I think they scored their third goal in the sort of 70th minute earlier, when he scored like an unbelievable corner header with Richarlison. But I kept on going, made my subs, and got back to 3-3 in that. So some of them games you'll even come back and win, some games you won't always come back, but you've got to keep going. And I'd recommend always staying positive and staying in the game. Try not to rage quit, and try and learn from your mistakes. And yeah, hopefully you'll get better by doing that, staying in the game, and just, yeah, persevering with the situation you're in. But yeah, I'm really happy with the team. Like I said, we get a good upgrade to it, and you'll see that coming up. But yeah, it's really coming along. I do also make another purchase of a player that I was talking about last episode, which you'll see in the not too distant future coming up here. And we do get him for a good price as well. So yeah, like I said, there's only a few pieces of the puzzle that I'm actually really desperate for in the team now. And yeah, so it shouldn't be long before we have them, and then hopefully our pack luck can keep going, and we'll start really pushing forward into some real big players, instead of the sort of tier 2 rather than the tier 1 sort of players. And yeah, all good. So yeah, let me know if you want to see things like drafts and that as well. I can do drafts, I've got plenty of coins to do them. I just think for the series, I've got to do well, and it's pressure on me. I've got to do well with it. So let me know if you want to see one of them, and I shall do one for sure. But it's not the sort of thing I'll be doing a lot of at the moment, I don't think, just because it's a lot of pressure, and you sort of have to do well to make it worthwhile. And yeah, as you'll see just here, we do pick up Moussa Dembele, like I was talking about, to replace Torreira in that midfield, and we got him for quite a bargain, to be honest. I've been looking for the last few days, or last week shall I say, and there's not been any really that I've seen go for 10k. So the fact we got one for 10k on open bid was pretty good, and I was very happy with that. Hopefully he can be a bit of a beast and do just as good of a job, if not better, than Torreira in there. And that's the hope anyway, that's the goal. So yeah, we'll hopefully see that coming to the forefront in the next few games. And yeah, Jamie Vardy on this game, and even Zaha, all my attackers, they are all amazing. I'd say if you've got Premier League teams, definitely recommend any of the ones that I've got, and they're all fairly cheap, average ones, and I don't think any of them, it's only really Vardy and Rashford that I'd say around the 10k mark, or maybe just over. But yeah, I would say they're worth every coin that you will spend on them. But yeah, the opponents we're coming up against now, they're definitely starting to go up in quality, and I can feel it, definitely feel it. So Division 2 and then hopefully 1, when we get upped into 1, is definitely going to be a lot harder. But yeah, I do enjoy the challenge, and just like obviously all year you just try and get better at FIFA, and the more you play, the more coins you get, the better you can get your team, and the better your team is will eventually make you a better player, no doubt about it. The players do matter. So yeah, that is always the aim. And yeah, basically I just wanted to show you a whole episode going through a whole division, to show you the ups and downs with it, and to show you that you can obviously you go down in games and you lose games and you draw games, but the main thing is that you just got to keep going, keep persevering with it, and you will end up getting better. And the thing is to do is try not to rage, even when it's times where things go wrong and you think, what is the game doing here? You got to keep with it, and just remember that you will get little things will work for you as well. Like, the game is not out to get you specifically. It's just some things happen for you one games, and then it'll happen for the opponent other games. And yeah, you need to remember that, and just know that if you try your best the whole game, win, lose or draw, at least you know you tried your best. You didn't rage quit or then just give up or anything like that. But we're moving to the packs now, and I opened these up just because I thought halfway through the game, shall I say, or maybe about the 7th or 6th game, thought I'd open these up just in case we do get anything good that will help us in these last few important games in the division. And obviously the silver ones, we're not going to get anything to upgrade the team, but I was hopeful that we might get a Russian player or two, and unfortunately we didn't, but there's a good chance you could have, and because there's quite a few Russians that are silvers and stuff in the Russian league. But we do end up packing İlkay Gündoğan in this pack, and that's a great pull. That's almost made our coins back from this Marquee Matchups in itself. I think he's worth about sort of 6 to 8k depending on when you'll pick him up or sell him. And then we open this pack now. I can't remember what one this was, but we do end up picking Alex Vidal, who's a previous Barcelona player. Not bad at all. Quite a few duplicates we're getting now because I've over Black Friday invested in so many low rated golds, just so we've got a massive lot in the club for the upcoming Footmas event. But this pack is the one, guys, which really makes us the money, and it's not actually the best player in the pack, but this player here, as you'll see me, I was very happy with that. We actually get a first owner pack pulled Valencia to slot straight into our squad for Yedlin, like I explained last episode. And as we go through here, you'll also see that we picked up a Fred in that pack, who's about 4 or 3.5k player. So I do end up selling the Fred and all the duplicates, which I think more than made our money back. And then we've got Gündoğan to sit in the club, who's another 6-7k player, like I said. So that is just so much profit. And then Valencia, just him alone, he's about a 20k player that we haven't had to buy and use our own coins on to upgrade the squad. So that's just perfect. And definitely, just you don't need any more evidence than that to be doing Marquee Matchups all the time. And like I say, yeah, you won't get good players all the time, but you are going to make profit on every one you do. And if you're using all the bronze players and that, like you can on normally 2 of the squads it is in the set. So yeah, definitely you just need to be doing it. There's just no way around it. You just need to be making the most out of your coins and players in your club. But yeah, there was quite a few tight games in this division, and I think my record was 7 wins, 1 draw and 2 losses to make up the 10 games. And there was the first loss that I think you would have already seen, where he scored a late goal, Jonas. That was a really frustrating game. I really thought I should have won that one, and yeah, it was just very, very annoying. And then the draw was I think the second game of the division, where we went 3-0 down and we come back 3-3, so that was disappointing to go 3-0 down, but yeah, to turn that into a draw rather than a loss, and to sort of keep my head in the game, thinking of, like, because the more losses you take, the worse you are going to play. There's just no way around that, as much as you try. Yeah, it's just better to get a draw, and the fact that I come back from 3-0 down just give me good confidence in my play and what I was doing. But yeah, this is the final game. Basically, it was a 1-game shootout. We win this, we get the promotion and the championship. Lose it, we don't get, or lose or draw, we don't get anything. But as you would have seen in this camera here, I was playing in the guys' stadium, like sort of away from home, and unfortunately it started off with a very weird camera, and I couldn't remember what one that was my favourite to use, because it's just something that is default for me when I play. So I had to pause it loads to get it back to the right camera, which wasted all my pauses, unfortunately. But I mean, it's no excuse. This guy was probably, you'd say, a better player than me. For definitely ended up beating me 6-1, I think it is. And yeah, this one was a game where I just lost my head, and he fully took advantage. Fair play to the guy, very good player. He didn't have the best team. It's just like sort of a good gold Portuguese league team, but he fully utilised every player in that squad, and yeah, can't take anything away from him. He was a good player. So unfortunately, we end on 19 points out of an 18 to get promoted, so we do get the promotion, but we don't get the 21 we needed for the title as well. So we don't get 11,000 coin bonus, we only get an 8,800 unfortunately, but yeah, that is what it is. As you see there, picking up the title. And yeah, that is it, coming to the end of the video, guys. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Like always, just showing you some sold stuff here from those marquee matchups, and yeah, all the bronze packs like usual. But yeah, make sure you like the video and subscribe if you're new. Hit the bell icon like always, and yeah, I'll be linking all the gear I've got as well. So just yeah, comment if you think it's a better quality sound and better lighting. And yeah, I shall be linking them in the description if you're interested in any of that stuff. And yeah, thanks for watching as always, and I shall see you later on. See you later.